This is Brian Gregorich along with Robert Buckles. We are here at the MVP bowling tournament put on by the Southern Nevada USBC, and we are in the step ladder finals this afternoon. We've got the 4th versus 5th place matches, and before we get started, just like to thank the Las Vegas YBT for bringing us this live stream this afternoon. You can find more info about Las Vegas YBT by going to @lvybt.com. So, Robert, what do we have in store here for this first matchup of 4 versus 5 for both the girls and the boys?
We have Chaya Lily from Centennial facing 4th place Buckles and Brian Gregorich. For the boys, this is Noah Barranco from Coronado facing Devin Montoya from Bishop.
Yeah, the girls, we've got a couple of right-handers. Noelle, a two-hander, starting it off for us today. And starting it off just like she wanted to. On the boys, we've got a matchup of two southpaws as Devin Montoya strikes it to begin. So this afternoon, or this morning rather, we started off with a large field bowling, a 4-game qualifier. It was narrowed down to 12 from boys and 12 from girls. And then the top 5 here are off and running as Barranco puts one in the pocket and knocks it down. Likewise, Lily, and we are off and running here.
It's amazing. These lanes only in 4 games.
So we shouldn't be having too much of a burnout at this point. So these qualifiers that we have for the step ladder, Kaya Lily for Centennial, part of the state championship squad for Centennial this year. Noah Barranco from Coronado. Devin Montoya from Bishop Gorman, who finished 2nd in the 4A this year, and Noelle Gregorich from Clark. So a nice field from literally all over the valley. Barranco runs into a little bit of trouble with the 7-9 split there in the second frame. So throughout the day, we've had quite a bit of good scoring and interesting results as it went through. In our next girls match, we have the 3 seed Maya Van Ryn waiting in the wings for the winner of this match. And she stumbled in the first game of the additional games as she bowled a 115, but she came back with authority with a 277 in her second game of that trio.
That's good. Just a little. She held 4th place.
And during those last 3 games, she was bowling with Kaya Lily. So those two have bowled a couple games together in the last few minutes. Meanwhile, Devin Montoya picked up a double, looking to fill it up here with the turkey. Comes out pretty smooth and high, but gets it to go. So a nice start for Devin Montoya. Back on the boys' side, solid. So in this event today, put on by the Southern Nevada USBC, over $6,000 of scholarship money at stake. Just a wonderful event for these youth bowlers. Really nice and smooth. And Bronco gets it to go as well, so a nice start for all of our bowlers today. So looking ahead, our top qualifier for the girls from Palo Verde was Ryan Clark, and she put together a total of 14.06 through the first 7 games, which is just an outstanding total. Lily a little on the high side. And second qualifier from Green Valley was Alicia Ponce, and as stated from our review, Maya Van Ryn. As Devin Montoya, very solid for a 4-back. Looks like she pulls it. And another nice thing today, we had the 6th place finishers also getting a little scholarship money. Finishing 6th today for girls from Sierra Vista, Kiana Ancheta. And in the boys bracket, finishing 6th was Sam Grossman from Palo Verde. Oh!
There's a 7.
Just curled right around the head.
She's a 2-minute bowler that struggled for the season to keep it in the pocket. She's still in the care.
On the boys' side, our top qualifier with 15.80, coming out of Shadow Ridge, who finished 2nd in state this year, J.R. Barshijan. Second qualifier for the boys with 15.72. They were battling all day. It's Brandon Yeager from the Meadows from a 3A squad, so nice to see different divisions represented here today.
Just gets a little bit high in the pocket, but leaves
And Bronco filleted up his turkey. The 3rd place finisher on the boys' side, Wyland Gilmore, awaiting the winner of this match. So Bronco's got a nice little run here, looking to make it 4. There it is. So right now on the boys' side, after 5 frames, we have Devin Montoya with 119. He's on a spare. And Noah Bronco, 118. And he's on a big run right now. Lily strikes on the girls' side, so after 5 frames on the girls, we have Gregorich with 97 on the spare, and we've got Lily with 64 on 1 strike. Montoya just a little.
Just a bit wide in the pocket.
Lily just a tiny bit high. She struggled a little bit on lane 43. 44, she's been right there, but 43 just a little off.
I saw that all day. People would switch lanes and doing so well in the first pair and struggle for the second.
But she converts the spare. Likewise, Montoya. Seen quite a great display of bowling from the kids today. Just overall, it was really nice.
She gets it out just a little wide. And she gets a small wash again.
Montoya now on 45. pretty smooth.
They're so close.
Early in the season, she was having a lot of trouble on anything on the right side and made a couple of little adjustments, and they're paying off today. Bronco got a little bit wide. That's not his game right there.
Looks like it just came off his hand wrong. They just played 3 games of burns, now returning this with some oil is a bit of a struggle.
Bronco looking to convert. No problem. So after 7 on the boys' side, Montoya 158 on the strike, Bronco 145 on the spin.
Throws it at 10. That's the 6.
It's the 6. Bronco just a hair high on that one.
I think these lines are just line. You can see it adjust immediately.
Lily's been money on 44, but just missed by a little bit on that one. Left herself the 4-pin. Bronco with another conversion. On the girls' side, Gregorich with 132, Lily with 102, panting this shot. Looks good out of her hand.
Still has a chance. Gregorich up in the 7th. 7.
Montoya in his 8th frame. That's a double for Devin.
That's important.
Another strike here, and that really works. She solved her problem on 43.
This ball is very open for her. She definitely has to move. So you can get a triple.
He does.
This is going to really cement his game. Very good strikes.
Very solid on that ball.
Very needed.
So Montoya now at 208, working on a triple into the 10th. Bronco on the spare. Here's his 9th. Same shot.
Changes. Down to the 10. Line the puck. Inside.
And Bronco picks it up. So Noah here on the boys' side, he's got some work to do to make Montoya work.
He's got a strike. Jumps. What is that? Small ball.
Bronco hits the first one. He's at 203. 2 more balls to throw here.
So he's sitting double already.
So even if he does strike out, it's still a lot of work. Oh, Lily had the ball coming off her hand.
Definitely needs a hard way spare. It's possible. Seven.
It's a little bit through the nose, left arm. So Bronco with a nice 213, but Montoya is sitting at a 208 right now, working on a triple. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, Gregorich 160, Lily 141, 19-pin differential here. And Montoya does it in style. So now he's going to go ahead and to shoot for a big one here.
Particularly with a couple more strikes to throw. It's a nice game. Just a couple squares.
So Lily with a 9-pin deficit now. She's got 1 ball left to throw.
It means Gregorich just needs 2 pins.
Montoya, meanwhile, moves it up to 258. Lily with an 8. Oh, that'll do it for that one.
Finishes with 159.
Get tuned up for next game. So Devin Montoya with a 267 over Noah Barranco with a 213.
There was one other game today from Brian and Clark, 267. It was the first game. Van Ryn had a good game, put up front 7.
Finished with a 277. Well, Noelle Gregorich is going to take this one. She's at 178, and she's got 2 pins left on the board here.
Good luck the rest of the way.
She gets
180 to 159. So now we have coming in the 3rd place qualifiers. For the boys, we have Wyland Gilmore, Clark High School. And for the girls, we have Maya Van Ryn from Artview.
The second one on the girls would be Noelle Gregorich. And the boys would be Devin Montoya. And congratulations, Kyle Lilly.
Once again, I'd like to thank the Las Vegas YBT, for giving us this live stream today. You can find more info about the Las Vegas YBT at lvybt.com.
The 3rd finisher will be shooting 2 practice shots in each lane. The one just finishing will not get any practice shots. I get the 2 third place finishes
They
up
say
here.
that they can't hear me so I know I'm
That will be Maya
Yeah, it's always way up. So like,
and Wyland.
I'll turn this up here too. But like, the more I turn this up, the more I get the crowd. So we'll just move to make up more empty.
Yeah, just project a little bit. Do you want to talk about any of the, like, name the ones that won the high school teams or any of that stuff? You could do that now. There's one practice or anything you want to talk about.
But we're getting set up here for our next match. So just want to take a minute to honor the champions from the high school season this year. And Robert and I, both as coaches of high school from Clark High School specifically, but we know the kids around the valley pretty well. Who's impressed you the most this year, Robert?
as a school. I think Shadow Ridge, the boys, really two powerful bowlers there. Gerard Barcizan and Seth Duvall. They in the final, the individual final, it was pretty impressive that the two of them had to go up against each other, and Seth really powered through it. He didn't make the cut, did he?
He didn't make it today, no. He didn't have his best day, but he was the individual state champion over J.R. Barcizan. The third and fourth place finishers there were Jackson Gillespie from Centennial, finished third, and Earl Garner from Harborview finished fourth. That was in the 5A. The 4A boys, we had a nice battle there. Mark Lapid from Rancho. He defeated Elijah Nebritz from El Dorado. Third place was Joshua Lamantia from Legacy. And fourth was Franklin Hill, Jacob Enright. The 3A boys, we had Christopher Farrow from Coral Academy, and he defeated Robert Hood from Canyon Springs. Third place was Alvin Gonzalez from Slam, and fourth was Gabriel Castellanos from Boulder City. Our girls' individuals this year. For the 5A, it was Ryan Clark, who's also our top qualifier today. She's from Palo Verde. She defeated Maya Van Ryn, who we're going to see in this next matchup coming. Third place was Ava Johnson from Centennial, and fourth was Andrea Lee from Palo Verde. For the girls from 4A, we had Kayana Anchetta, who was sixth place today. She was the 4A champion, and she defeated Giselle Souza. And then in the third and fourth place, we had Aspen Beatty from Green Valley over Peyton Cedillo from Sierra Vista. And then finally, for the 3A girls, we had Zoe Malat from Canyon Springs, and she defeated Kayla Sylvain from the Meadows. Madeline Salas from Boulder City finished third, and Emma Wood from Boulder City finished fourth. We're just about ready to get rolling here. A couple of Clark teammates on board, as we have Wyland Gilmore from the boys and Noelle Gregorich after winning her last match for the girls. Might as well go to Brooklyn.
Yeah. So you got away with that.
And Wyland,
Very natural.
Wyland, one of our last remaining one-handers, but also in the one spot today we have J.R. Barcizan, who's a one-hander as well. And then Maya on the girls' side, one-handed. Bit wide and it hit a little bit soft.
Good start for Maya, but she's got a 7. So it leaves a 5.
Should be a good
One thing,
really good match here. And Ryan's usually an excellent spare shooter.
That looked right on, but it just kept going.
Just cut right across the face.
You know, one thing I like about this MVBT tournament is it's pretty much a rematch of the state finals. About all the same people are here.
Little chance for redemption for some of them.
Puts it in the pocket. Just,
Wobbles that it wouldn't go.
yeah. It's shaky.
Devin picked up his spare. Maya's not going to miss 2 in a row.
Let's see if the others can straighten this out.
Toya got it a little wide, but it came back nice.
Yeah, it was good.
And just a little wide, but wouldn't come back there.
Some oil in the middle.
Here's Gilmore. Straight through the nose. Fortunate not to get a split. And takes care of everything there.
Yep. Clean up.
Wyland Gilmore is someone we know very well, having coached him for the last 3-4 years. Just a really reliable kid, real reliable spare shooter. Just does his thing.
Really smooth. Puts it in the pocket, leaves it to Gilmore's just very calm.
Just a little high twice in a row. See if you can make an adjustment off that.
These two are really good at making small corrections. And Gregorich attempt.
There was a time not long ago when you could really chalk up 10 pins as not being successful for Noelle, and she's made an adjustment.
This whole season, she's knocked down 10 pins and yet struggled on strikes.
Gilmore picks up his spare. Montoya working on a strike. I think she caught that same oil that Noelle did on that.
Let's carry it down. Let's move it around.
Montoya just a little light there. I want to thank you all for tuning in from wherever you may be today. It's always nice to be able to watch someone you care about, whether you're here or not. So for everybody tuning in, thank you. Remember, our live stream is courtesy of the Las Vegas YBT. And you can get more info at lvybt.com.
So a bunch of splits earlier today. Huffman was converting
Earlier in the second part of the qualifier, Gregorich picked up a 6-7-10.
Oh, yeah.
Montoya, solid. And he's back on track. We're in the early going here, just in the third and fourth frames.
Needs to pick up that corner. Just does it.
That ball just stuck around long enough.
A little bit to the right, she would have chopped it.
Here goes Gilmore. He's still on the high side.
6-10 again. Down by tracers. Also 6-10. Oh! That could fall over.
It was awfully close, but the pin setter was there.
Yeah, it was falling over right as the center came down.
Looking for 2 in a row on the 10 pins, and she got it. Let's see if Wyland Gilmore can fix his head pin problem here. He's been through the nose 3 in a row. This looks better. Yeah. Got a good push on the 4 pin.
Gregorich's looking for a better track. It's not bad. Small bucket.
Same shot she had last time on this lane.
Montoya and Gilmore pretty tight. Let's have one open. Couple strikes. Open strike doesn't work.
Ball took off on him a little bit.
Gets it.
So on the boys' side right now, Wyland Gilmore is sitting at 75 after 5 frames, and he's on a strike. Montoya looking to clean this up. It's pretty good. So Montoya was 77 on actually 78 on a spare. On the girls' side, Gregorich with 85. Dan Ryan with 68. And a few pins left on deck.
Dan Ryan has 6 pin first ball. This could be tough. It's got to hit the wash perfectly.
Straight up 10. Very good. She's a very accomplished spare shooter.
Right on. So aside from the first frame, they just keep trading spares. Whoever gets the next strike will up.
Have a little advantage. Montoya goes a little high and leaves a big 4. Van Ryn in the 6th.
So we're going to find out the line. There's left.
Oh!
Almost got it.
That was a near miss. Wow.
Can't be ashamed about that.
Do that pretty good.
Count, man.
He gave that a great run.
What you do differently. But you can use your feet since
It's 20 pins.
move it right.
It's a
How far is one? You want to square back up?
So battle of spares on the girls' side. Like you said, Robert, if someone's going to get a strike, they could really get a leg up. Gilmore. Oh, couldn't get the 4 to fall.
We're still almost.
Just a smidge high.
Honestly, I think the girls are cleaner on spares.
Well, Noel's got a challenging one here.
Right side, small bucket.
Weiland picks up his single pin.
It's got the sleepers. It's gonna have to be precise.
Coming in pretty good.
That's good.
Quality pickup right there.
That was nice.
Gilmore looking to find his stride here. Just been a little too much head pin for him.
He doesn't move much.
Ooh.
Almost left at 5-7. Just the inside line is too tight. Gregorich gets the Brooklyn. There's the strike. So she's got the 1st and 7th strikes. Nice. Open in the 1st. So Gilmore gets the 7th.
So we'll set the scene.
Split, this would be more even.
Montoya's got plenty of striking power though. And Van Ryn gets one also in the 7th.
It's crucial. Just playing it down by the left.
Montoya brings it home.
And found it.
I thought that ball from Montoya was going to take off, but he played it nicely, got deep into the pocket. Just came up a little too much. Really big shot here on the boys' side. If Montoya can double, he'll be in real good shape. Solid.
Pocket.
Just nailed it.
Needed to double. Gilmore with 114 plus change in the 7th. Montoya with the double in the 8th.
Gilmore. Can't get off that head point. Head.
It's too tight of a track.
Gregorich gets it a little wide.
It's a nice strike. Right over the 5. That's where she wants to throw it. Gilmore's clean.
So on the boys' side, Gilmore 132 with a spare. Montoya 123 on a double. Really important for Gilmore to get a strike here.
He's got to put up some strikes. This is a 10. Look at that Brooklyn. It's 9. She's got a double. That was some good change. She's pulling ahead.
Gilmore money on the 10.
Oh, he's clean. Spares aren't going to be enough. Try to go this one. Just one more frame.
So for the girls right now, Noel Gregorich a 170 after 9 frames. Maya Van Ryn a 130 on a spare after 8.
That double was crucial.
Likewise, Devin Montoya on the boys' end working on a double. And Ryan looking good as well.
Yeah, if I can put up another, he has a chance.
170 with a spare for Gregorich. 150 with a strike for Van Ryn as they both head to the 10th. Montoya 153 on a triple. Gilmore 151 just on a spare.
A little tight.
Left door open.
Gilmore's going to put it away. Tight in the pocket. It's not going to be enough.
But she's still got a chance to collect to exchange and change and make Noel work. Montoya collects the spare. It's really close to lights out.
Spares and strikes and wins 5 seconds.
Chance for 10 more.
Montoya converts here. If he knocks a strike down, the match is over. The most Gilmore can get is 40 pins to give him a 191 if he strikes out. Montoya on a strike would get him to 192.
If he's 9, it could be a tie.
9, and do you want to tell them what happens with this?
Oh yeah, good idea. If they tie, it's a 9th and 10th.
Well, there's an 8.
The door open.
It's pried just a little bit.
There's a crack. Go for the first one.
So Noel Gregorich shooting her 10th.
You know what you needed?
Current score, Van Ryn 179, Gregorich 170 on a spare.
Just need like 5 pins.
And that will take care of that.
That's it. Down she strikes. That's a win.
Gilmore got work to do. He's got a chance.
Step-ladders. Oh, he got it.
Got the first one.
Still survives.
Not happy with it, but he'll take it.
Gets a second. He could win it.
Gregorich, 2 more shots to throw. She's already got it clinched.
And she throws another. Practice for the nicknames.
So Montoya's in the house at 190. Gilmore eats this. Gets it. So here's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Wyland Gilmore at a 181 with 1 shot to go. Devin Montoya in the clubhouse at 190. Here we go. Noel Gregorich finishing out. And that's going to be a 210.
Just going for the last ball.
Here it is for everything. Oh, and we're going to a roll-off, people. We're going to a roll-off.
We have a tie. Decided by the 9th and 10th grade roll-off.
All right, so we're just going to stop everything and do a 9th and 10th frame roll-off between Devin Montoya and Wyland Gilmore. Final score in our girls match was Noel Gregorich 210, Maya Van Ryn 179. Noel's going to move on to Alicia Ponce from Green Valley in the 2nd and 3rd place match.
And earning a $300 scholarship. Maya will not leave until you get your certificate. Please stick around and be printed up fairly shortly. Gentlemen, 9th and 10th frames.
Sometimes these roll-offs are a single ball.
So 9th and 10th frame. Can you go ahead and explain that to us, Robert?
Just like it sounds, you have to do 2 frames. And if they tie, they got to do it again. One more right up. There it is. That's right. Good opening. So now Montoya's going to do both 9th and 10th. Then we just got to wait. Pressure's on.
All through the high school playoffs, we came so close to having these roll-offs, but here it is in the MVP.
Good shot.
Nailed it. That's what you like to see, these kids coming up in this clutch situation and just knocking them down.
Yeah, made it look easy.
This is 9th and 10th frame. First frame represents the
If you're a bowling enthusiast and you haven't watched high school bowling, come out sometime next year, take in a match. It's not just the bowling, but the sportsmanship that these kids show to each other. It's just amazing.
So calm and collected. He cut the tension with the knife. We just deal with it.
There he goes.
Push.
Oh, leaves a 10.
Also should note, if he spares this, he will throw one ball in the filler. That will be
As a
the 10th.
lefty, the 10's a good ball. I wouldn't want to leave the 7. So there's still pressure here. Back in 2019 at the MVP, the Master, there was a tie at the final. That's why this is. No.
Gilmore's got it wide open.
He just needs
Any kind of a mark.
Yes, I swear.
Any mark will do. That'll work.
Look at me, the finish.
Congratulations.
A big late game comeback for Wyland Gilmore.
And I need the 2 second place winners.
So our match is coming up right now. On the girls' side, we're going to have Alicia Ponce from Green Valley versus Noelle Gregorich from Clark. And on the boys' side, we've got Wyland Gilmore from Clark, and he's going to be taking on Brandon Yeager from the Meadows.
This is when it gets really tough. You have to hold. Noelle's on her 3rd game now.
Well, there's always the talk about that versus someone who's just sat for half an hour.
I would prefer to be bowling.
Yeah.
There's a warm-up lane. Yeah, they just can't camp out down there. Run the 5th, into the 5th frame, they can start warming up.
So this is the semifinals.
So we've got the semifinals right now. This is the 2nd and 3rd place match. Or not 2nd and 3rd, rather the 3rd place, and then the winner advances to the finals.
You want to tell a little bit about Southern Nevada USBC is?
So as they're getting warmed up, the Southern Nevada SNUSBC Association. We represent over 10,000 bowlers of the Southern Nevada, mostly adults. Most of the kids are at key centers like Santa Fe, Suncoast, and Strike Zone. Samstown is a program. We have bowlers from Pahrump. There's actually a lot of adults at Pahrump. Some in Virgin River. As far as north is Elko. We put on 4 youth tournaments a year, 4 tournaments a year, and sometimes some charity events. Susan B. Cohen, breast cancer awareness. Coming up after this one, the next tournament is the Youth Master Tournament. It's April 30th at Suncoast. It's a lot like this one. There's a qualifying match, advancers match.
Before we get started with these 2 and 3 matches here, I'd just like to honor our state champions for the NIAAA team bowling. For 5A, Centennial High School won both the boys and the girls. Second place in boys was Shadow Ridge. Second place in girls was Palo Verde. On the 4A side, it was Foothill winning the boys, and that's a repeat right there. And Sierra Vista winning the girls. Second place for boys was Bishop Gorman, and second place for girls, Silverado. In the 3A, Coral Academy wins the boys over the Meadows, and Canyon Springs wins the girls over Boulder City. And here we are going for our next match. Again, for the girls, we have Noelle Gregorich, who's won the first 2 matches, versus Green Valley's Alicia Ponce. And for the boys, it's Brandon Yeager from the Meadows. He's up right now against Wyland Gilmore, who you just saw win in that dramatic roll-off.
This thing about coming in fresh. Gregorich betters her second ball. Coming in fresh versus knowing the lane. That was prettier than the last game.
Gilmore throughout the season had a little trouble with his forearm, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that for you.
Let's see, it leaves the right corner.
Now it's a battle of who's going to be the most polite and let the other person go.
Ladies first.
Exactly.
And she converts.
Gilmore looking to make it 2.
They got it.
Looked like that was threatening to go high.
Yeah, there's oil in the middle.
So on the boys' side, it's been nothing but strikes in the very early going.
See if finds the pocket.
Ponce with a really nice ball right there.
Right, pressure's on for Graves. Find the mark.
It's a better shot. Nope. Didn't come back. Jaeger looking to make it 3.
And we're trading strikes.
Gilmore. Oh, too high that time.
Drago's going for a split. Oh, almost got it. Alright, she's got to turn it around. Dig deep. Gilmore stays frosty.
Gilmore picks it up.
He's worried about that arm.
It's definitely bothering him.
It's a lot of bowling.
But he delivers. So Gregorich needs to come back just a little bit. Jaeger looking to make it a 4-bagger. Through the nose.
No, that's a tough one. Oh, Gregorich chopped.
So we have a really nice scholarship award today. Our first place winners are going to get $1,200 each into their scholarship accounts. Jaeger with a pick off the back wall. Ponce with another strike. She's got a double now.
Turns up the pressure early.
So our second place winners today are going to get $700. Third place gets $425. Jaeger follows up that conversion with a strike. Fourth place $300. Fifth place $250, and sixth $175. Ponce right in the pocket again, and she's got a triple. Gilmore buries it.
He's got a double.
This boys' match is on fire right now. Both of them threw 5 frames, 4, and a spare.
Jaeger does a double. It'll be even. Noel gets one. Oh, left to 7. Nice in the pocket.
Oh, Gilmore does not like it. Couldn't get the Brooklyn carry.
Easy converter. I've seen him snipe this.
The ball just never went. Noelle having a little problem. She's going to need to get herself straightened out here.
Man, she's got 4 opens. Could be spent.
Gilmore takes it down in the 6th. He's at 127 on a spare. Brandon Jaeger at 107 in the 5th, working on 1 strike. Jaeger with the messenger.
This is lead.
Gregorich looking for one mark to get her back on board here. Ponce's come out throwing darts here. And she got that one.
She got her spare.
Take a breath.
Small victory.
Jaeger going for another triple. Oh, gets a break.
That was lucky.
He had toothpicks there on the 4-6, and the 4 cooperated.
That would have brought it even real quick.
Nonetheless, a little crack, a little window for Gilmore, and we saw last game what happens when you give him a window.
They'll stay clean for sure.
Ponce looking to make it 4. She does. She is off and running.
That's why she was second seed.
All day long, she's been killing it. Jaeger just inside yanked it on that spare. Left the 6-pin. So Gilmore's got an opportunity in the 7th.
Until stays clean. Make that a strike. Back in business.
Ponce looking to make it.
Left a 10.
Nope, just left a 10.
She's got a big cushion.
And Ponce with a substantial lead as Gregorich has struggled to convert the spares and not been in the pocket.
Gilmore doubles here. He could be leading.
There it is. Ponce picking up the 10-pin. She's at 139 on a spare after 6. Gregorich just at 44 on a spare after 5. Needs to get a big run of things going here. Jaeger looking to bounce back. Jaeger does. Likewise, Gregorich.
Brooklyn strike.
At this point, you just got to chip away, and if Ponce doesn't give you an opening, there's nothing you can do.
Right. That's an example for everyone. Let's go out fighting.
Jaeger with a big shot coming here.
Burgers gets a second.
So a pair of doubles, 2 from Jaeger, 2 from Gregorich.
Even if she goes out on all strikes, it's a long road. Once it just needs to mark.
Gilmore really battling right now.
Shaky 7.
Gilmore leaves in 7. Ponce leaves the 1-2 10-pin fill down for her.
It's a very small lead. 1 pin if he knocks this.
Ponce looks like she's got it. Gilmore lines it up, takes down the 7. So on the boys' side, we've got Brandon Jaeger with 184. He's on a double heading into the 10th. Wyland Gilmore with 196. He's on a spare. Alicia Ponce, 157 on a spare. Noelle Gregorich, 84 on a double.
Yeah, she's not sweating. Gilmore needs a strike. Get up.
And he left it short.
Say with 9. Easy spare. She's just cruising.
Gilmore's got a bucket. He desperately needs this.
Small bucket. That's not enough for insurance.
Got a little change coming here. Ponce picks it up. Ponce at 176 and a spare after 8. Gilmore sitting at 213 with his final shot.
Nice finish.
223. Jaeger at 184 on a double. Strike gets him to 214. Gregorich, your best shot of the game. Makes it 3. Jaeger.
Jaeger doesn't get it. That's
And
gonna be
leaves a
tough.
full bucket.
Oh, he can't make it. He's drawing dead.
So Gilmore by the skin of his teeth again.
Again, yeah. Hey, he's clean. That's a victory. Just being clean. Maybe isn't enough all the time. Gets a spare.
Gregorich with a 4-bagger. Turning up the heat just a little, but it might be too little too late.
Right.
Gregorich 144 on a whole rack of strikes. Ponce 176 in the 9th on a spare.
She just needs
Jaeger
to keep marking.
Jaeger 210, Gilmore 223. That match is over. Jaeger takes it down.
Get it open. Open was out.
And Ponce with the strike in the 9th. She's off and running. So Brandon Jaeger finishing 3rd place.
Gilmore takes his 3rd match. He's working that arm.
He's trying to keep himself in it for one more match. Ponce a little light, left the 10-pin.
214 with another spare and change. She gets a 10.
So 214 to 144. Doing the bowling math here. Noel's maximum is 204. So that match is over. Ponce will be victorious. She's got one more shot to make.
And it's a beautiful finish. Just
That's
too many at the beginning.
And that rocky start. 4 opens in a row. Ponce takes it down 226.
Really nice games. 220 plus.
Clean 226 for Ponce.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah, we're just trying to go out with style. And she gets
Well.
a Yahtzee.
She's got a 5 spot, 174, but not enough frames left. When someone goes clean and also has a 4-bagger in there, you can't have opens. Well, she'll still end up with a pretty good, respectable score here.
Right. Against everyone else, that could have been a winner.
So we'll have Alicia Ponce, Green Valley, versus Ryan Clark from Palo Verde. And on the boys' side, we got Wyland Gilmore against J.R. Barshijan. And Noel finishes out with a 192.
This completes the summer. Moving on.
So our 3rd place finishers, Brandon Jaeger on the boys' side, and Noel Gregorich on the girls' side.
Current leader, Jared Arcision, And for the girls, we have Alicia Ponce moving on to meet Ryan Clark. Our
Gerard
congratulations to
qualifying by more than
Buckles and
100
Gregorich, and to Brandon Yeager, who both earned a $425 scholarship. Please join me in the and if I can have the two leaders.
So I think the big question in this match is Gilmore's arm going to enable him to do what he needs to do? Because you can't have a letdown against someone like J.R. Barshishin, especially the way he's rolling today.
This will be his 11th match. Game.
So, what would it? Maybe what you talk about is what's it like to get kids involved in the high school bowling? Who do they see at the schools and that kind of thing? Do you want to mention?
So we have a couple of minutes here. Just want to talk about high school bowling a little bit. I mean, if there's a high schooler that wants to get involved on the high school level, every school in Clark County has a bowling coach, and the bowling season is the winter season. So for boys and girls, they both bowl in the winter. That's the same time of year as basketball, wrestling, flag football for girls. So those are the other sports that students can participate in at that time. But high school bowling, you really would be hard-pressed to find a sport where there's better sportsmanship. And it's a sport where we really need more students participating, especially at some schools.
There's a lot of good athletes out there. They take naturally to bowling. But it's better to start early. There's several centers here. Lots of coaches. So come on down to a Saturday league.
And the thing about bowling is, if you weren't there at the beginning of the league, you can still join.
Sure. Anytime. All of these bowlers bowl outside of a high school. JBT tournaments, Southern Nevada USBC,
And the YBT.
bowlers.
And just as a reminder, thank you to the Las Vegas YBT for bringing us the live stream today. You can find more info about the YBT at lvybt.com. So if you know someone, or if you are someone who's into youth bowling, then pass that along, get them out there. All ability levels are welcome, and it's never too late to start. All right, so we've got our finals all set to go here. Our leaders taking their last warm-up shots. On the girls' side, we have Ryan Clark from Palo Verde. She was the number 1 qualifier versus Alicia Ponce from Green Valley. She was the number 2 qualifier.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the championship match for 2023.
On the boys' side,
MVP tournament. One more time.
we got Wyland Gilmore from Clark. He was our number 3 qualifier today. And our number 1 qualifier, J.R. Barshishin from Shadow Ridge. J.R. was the number 2 finisher in the NIAA state individuals this year. Wyland was top 8, but didn't advance from there. Ryan Clark, the reigning champion from 5A girls. And Alicia Ponce was in the 4A from Green Valley. Good to see her making an appearance in the finals here. And we had Brandon Yeager in the semis for the boys from 3A Meadows. So Ponce starts where she left off. Puts an X on the board. And here's JR Barshishin.
Bowler's rated at 10. He's very clean. This will be a nice match.
So for all you aspiring two-handed bowlers, we got 4 one-handers right here. Gilmore. Ryan Clark a little bit light there. Didn't quite get the wobble on the 5.
That's one of the drawbacks of waiting.
Gilmore just a touch high.
That's that arm, I think. It just didn't come off right.
Ryan Clark likes to stare down that shot.
Get up,
Little inside.
through the oil.
Wanted to come around up on the outside of that. Didn't quite get it where she wanted. Gilmore lines it up, takes down his Sparrow. Barshishin. Just a little high. Same shot Gilmore had a second ago.
Better shot. This time. All of these bowlers are very calm. Study their shot. Well balanced.
Barshishin money on that 4-pin.
Can knock down single pin spares all day.
In the waiting area, we can see Gilmore trying to do anything he can to loosen up that arm.
Clean 10. A hard shot. Let's get some room on that one.
Just a little bit wide, came around. Ponce looking to start with the double. Gets it to go. She's been on fire all day long and just keeps going.
It's just business. Very calm and cool.
10-pin for Barshishin. Just tucked it inside.
Look clean.
Ponce for 3.
No, big split.
Yeah, you saw that right away.
Yeah, she threw it in the middle. Just wandered left a little bit. I'm fighting that arm again. It's got
Got a little shake. What a great effort. Gilmore looking at the 4-7.
Knocks it down.
He is fighting it right now.
Yeah, these two opens really leave her out of room. Clark can get right back in it.
Ryan Clark right up 10.
Just moved more than she's used to.
Gilmore. Left it a little short.
He's not getting the turn against that arm.
It looks like he's grabbing one of his side muscles.
Studying that corner. Get up. Got it.
So Gilmore with an early strike and then 3 straight spares. Ryan Clark looks like she's getting closer and closer towards that strike to break through.
She's making all the right adjustment. It's a little frustrating.
JR lines it up. Clark got the carry. Barshizian solid in the pocket.
Bowling's a game of error managed.
Yep, just trying to hone in on where you need to be. Being consistent. Ponce.
Release it down.
Got it.
Easy as can be.
Recovered nicely from her split last frame. Barshizian looking to double. Ball took off.
Outside. Those lanes are burned.
Ponce.
I leaves it 10.
Just a little bit around the outside of that head pin.
Small wash. A little high. What do you got? To the outside.
Ponce's got it.
Puts away 10.
All right, a little score update for you. After 5, JR Barshizian 78, and he's on a spare. While in Gilmore shooting his 5th frame right now, he's at 65 on a spare.
Just 3 behind.
Got it.
Strike.
Ryan Clark at 57 on a strike. She's shooting her 5th. Lucia Ponce, 85 on a spare after 5. Clark buries it. Gilmore with the double.
He's fighting through it. Those clean marks are going to win.
So Gilmore striking 5 and 6. Clark looking to do the same. Looking to build a triple. JR Barshizian. Got it.
Needed it.
After Gilmore put up that double, he needed to answer back.
Definitely.
Clark going for 3. Just
Bit inside. Some oil.
Barshijan really looking to make this match interesting right here. There it is. On the boys' side, Barshijan with 118 on a double heading into the 8th. Gilmore 105 on a double heading into the 7th.
He's actually ahead until we see this.
Ryan Clark looking to convert. Oh, and Gilmore with the Christmas tree. I have not seen one of those in a minute.
That didn't look so bad. Right in the pocket.
Yeah, he thought he was looking at a turkey and he got the wrong holiday. Ponce leaves a couple in the right corner.
This girls' match is tough.
Well, Gilmore takes care of 2 out of 3.
That too.
Ponce. I have not. Never witnessed that. Never witnessed a 710.
You got to get into the bumper bowling. See that?
And by the way, in our girls' match, we are at a dead heat. Oh my goodness, speak of the devil, there's our 710.
She got away with that.
So Gilmore falling into a trap here in the 7th and 8th. First a Christmas tree, then a pocket 710.
It's that double. This is dire.
Barshijan's got to be smelling blood in the water right now.
It's grabbing his arm. Oh no, he's on the towel line.
He tried to fight through it. Looking to make it 3. There it is.
It's got to be an nail on the coffin.
It's just tough. Gilmore's fighting through it and gets those 2 awful leaves. Here's Clark. We've got quite a match on the girls' side. Working on a spare. A bit short.
She's had it before and converted it. She does it again. She's still in it.
Just a little outside. Barshijan at 172, Gilmore at 138, and we are questioning whether he's going to continue. I think he wants to try, but he's hurting. Clark takes it home.
Down by 2, 3.
So after 7 complete, Clark and Ponce both on spares. Ponce 122, Clark 119. Barshijan pulls it on the 2-8. .34 differential. Let's see if Gilmore's going to keep going or not.
If he can put up 4 strikes, maybe there's a chance.
He's going to give it a shot. trying to cool his arm down on the air. Meanwhile, Clark in the 8th.
Just a little high.
Messenger thought about it, fell off. He's trying to gut it out, he just doesn't have it.
Just throws it a little left.
Clark with a big spare opportunity.
Keep this even.
Converts. So 15 pins is the differential in our girls' match. Ponce with 1 frame. She's in the 8th right now. Clark 137 after 8. Working on a spare. Ponce working on her spare. Buries a strike.
Good turn.
Gilmore buries one. He's at 168 with 2 balls left to go. Barshizian 172 with the whole 10th frame.
Gilmore puts up a double. He forces Gerard to make a mark.
Ponce with a big double.
Gets her meter 10.
Okay.
Did it. Wow.
He's just gutting it out.
Yeah, any great pin count here.
At least makes it interesting.
Forced to make a mark.
Clark needs an answer on the girls' side.
He has to strike. Straight up. Pocket.
Got the carry.
Lazy corner. Oh, he got eaten.
So here's the stage for J.R. Barshizian. 14 pins. Needs a mark and change. Staring it down. Here he goes. Looks good.
Good strikes.
Nailed it. Down to Ryan Clark. Looking to double.
Kept fighting the burn.
Alicia Ponce on a double, heading into the 10th. On the scoreboard, Ryan Clark up by 11 at the moment. JR takes care of business with the 9. Oh!
She chops it.
So not much work to be done for Ponce.
Just a few pins here.
The scoreboard says 13, but being on a double really helps you. Anything 5 or more does the job, and that's looking good. She does it in style.
Made it look easy.
So Alicia Ponce, taking care of business, rolled a 226 in the semifinals, and she's at a 192 and counting. And she buries another one. She is on fire today. What a performance. So congratulations to Ryan Clark, second place. Also Wylan Gilmore, second place. And Ponce to finish it out. In these last two matches, she has left 2 pins on deck, including that last one. 221. What a great job by Alicia Ponce. So J.R. Barshishin is your boys champion from Shadow Ridge, and Alicia Ponce is your girls champion from Green Valley.
Congratulations also to second place.
So thanks for tuning in. One more time, we'd like to thank the Las Vegas YBT for bringing us this live stream today and enabling us to bring you this broadcast. You can find more info at lvybt.com. For Robert Buckles, this is Brian Gregorich. Have a good afternoon.
Goodbye.